Dunk, think, thunk, tank. It's time for Thunk Tank.
Hi, welcome to Thunk Tanked. My name is Calvin, and I'm still a tiny computer.
My name's Andreas, and when life gives you me, you can also make lemonade.
Ooh.
My name's Eric, and if lemons were free, lemonade would be a great business to be in.
Probably a really saturated market.
Yeah.
I mean,
I guess it's a good thing for the
saturated with
lemonade
lemon juice.
industry that lemons are expensive, or everybody would be doing it.
Or sugar. Sugar's expensive, right?
Is it?
I think so. I don't think they'd put it in so much stuff if it was expensive.
No, I
Yeah.
think it's just more addictive and delicious than it is expensive.
It's very
Oh,
addictive.
right. It's the delicious addictiveness ratio to cost thing.
Right, like
Right.
heroin.
Right.
Heroin,
yes.
very addictive, probably delicious, but
Yes.
expensive.
Cost shifting is interesting.
Yeah, no, it's just economics.
Yeah.
All of
Yeah.
life is economics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did-
So, have you guys? I don't know about you guys, but I find I'm struggling to be creative. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? I was way
Okay.
more creative
yeah.
when I was forced to be somewhere I didn't want to be for extended periods of time, doing nothing important, but
Hmm.
like still with enough pressure that I had to like do things. So that's why I'm pitching a special retreat for creative types.
Oh.
We get businesses to send their creative thinker people to us, and we set them up in classrooms and like church style meetings and stuff like that.
Yeah. Boring
Uh,
shit.
It's right, but they're not. It's not so
Ooh.
boring. Like it's just boring enough. Like we get people who have no interest in anthropology classes taught by someone who isn't a good teacher,
Yeah.
but like not in a funny way, just in a boring way.
Yeah. With a monotonous
But like
voice.
there will be a test,
You say-
and it will be graded.
Cool. And if you
So,
fail the
like-
test, you have to pay more money.
No, if you fail the test, you have to stay there longer.
Ooh, that's even worse.
Actually, paying more money would be better, but
I
like
do
I feel like we need to.
So it's like college.
It's like college. Yes, it's like college, but it's not designed to teach you anything. It's designed to make you think of ideas.
Uh-huh.
Designed to spark creativity through boredom.
I like
Right.
Why not just an empty room?
it.
Oh, because
Mm.
people will fucking find ways to entertain themselves. They need something they're trying not to focus
Yes,
on, to think
yes.
about.
You know, I was super creative back when I had a cashier job. There's something
Right.
about ka-chink for hours that you just kind of like are like, a magical world where there's people and they build things and there's like cat people and like that's
Yeah.
that was
No,
my
I mean,
life
I
back
was
then.
way more creative when I was in a cubicle job that I
Ooh.
hated.
Mm-hmm.
Really, way more creative. Not productive.
Right.
Not productive.
Well, no, yeah.
Way more creative.
The
So how do we
ideas.
turn that creativity into productivity that your boss can then like gain value from in order to inspire them to send you to the classes?
I feel like we just have to show that creative people think better, come up with more interesting out of the box ideas when removed from their normal situations,
Yeah.
and placed into a situation where they didn't have any real distractions that were pleasurable.
Yeah. I think it's actually not a bad idea. It's great because you don't need to hire a real teacher that knows
Right?
stuff.
And to be fair, a lot of the really, in my opinion, my personal opinion, and probably the opinion of most business people,
Uh-huh.
very boring subjects, have a lot of people with degrees in them, in my opinion,
Yeah.
that don't have great jobs related to the degree.
Yeah.
For
Okay.
instance, history majors have the lowest employment in their field of any degree.
Wow.
History's cool, but
Use-
also often very boring.
And useless for
And
anything
wow.
other than, not making the same
No.
mistakes that we made.
So in retrospect, a little useful.
Right. Well, but I mean,
Yeah.
not useful in like your daily job. is what I'm saying. They're useful to so that like people can be a
Right.
part of a society, but not useful in a like, it's time to engineer a bridge.
Right. Or come up with the new iPhone.
Yeah.
Right. No, exactly.
So how do we make history fun, and
Oof.
interesting, and useful and profitable? How do we profit on the
History-
glut of history majors in the market? Right.
I think
Supply
it's-
and demand. They
think
must
he's
be
got
really
it.
cheap. How do we profit?
I think he's got
There's
it.
got to be another way, though. There's got to be another
Right.
way.
How do we
maybe.
monetize history majors?
All right. So,
See,
we could make a pyramid scheme full of history majors.
wait, what?
Hmm.
How did that work? I want to understand.
Well, you
this.
ship them one big rock every month, and eventually they build a pyramid.
I mean, you could probably scam history majors out of a lot of money if you want.
They don't have a lot of money. They have
They
low
don't.
employment in their field. Remember?
That's
Yeah.
true. That's very true. I was just thinking, what you do is you tell them that you look at all the historical trends of the stock market, and you'll invest their money for them. And like
I don't
you
think
can
that's how
probably just
history
sell
works.
them on. Yeah. No, it's not how the stock market works. Is what it is.
But it's not how. I mean, are there stock market historians? Are there? Maybe there are. I don't know.
Probably. I
much.
mean, the stock market's been around since like what? Before we had a stock market crash in like the 20s.
Oh.
So
Yeah. Stocks have been around since a long time ago.
actually,
But like,
how,
I don't think the historical value of historians is in like finance.
no, God, no. That's why it's a scam and not an active good
Oh, okay.
idea.
Okay, yeah.
Hmm.
Now that makes sense.
So I think
yeah.
I feel like you've got you've got it already. Like it's right in the first idea that you had, which is that you need somebody boring that can talk about stuff that you need to kind of pay attention to that will actually also be useful, in a civilization sense, but super boring, right?
Right.
Hmm.
So you hire in these guys to come and do the thing. That's good for them. People want to
Mhm.
get history lessons. That's already there. I don't know. I feel like there's something there. I don't know what it is exactly.
I
but
do
think
feel
you're
like
good.
there's something there. Yeah.
Yeah. We should. Yeah. Somebody should do that. Somebody should get on that.
I vote not me.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Oh, maybe I'll do that one.
I'm gonna put my finger on my nose. There. Oh, Calvin was last. He loses. Wait,
Ha!
neither of you have noses.
No!
I win by default.
You do.
My whole body's a nose.
Is it? Yeah, he's just-
Wait, how do lemons work
boop, boop,
again?
boop, boop.
This isn't a lemon. This is a nose. It's very close up on the tip of a nose.
Oh.
Why it's got so many weird pores.
Oh.
Okay then.
Anyhow,
Yeah, I think
How
this
else can we spark
creativity idea
other than boredom? I think there's other ways.
is
Fear and necessity spark creativity.
Drugs.
that's true.
drugs.
Drugs also. So we get people really high,
Really
we make
scared.
them believe they're gonna die, and we make
Yeah.
them somehow be creative.
Cool.
So here's a question.
Yeah.
What if we tailored escape rooms to company problems?
This.
So you tell us what your problem is, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
we come in and we tailor an escape room to that problem.
Right.
But like it's an escape room where you solve a like you solve a puzzle.
Yeah.
It's like there's a this and you have 15 hours. You're in this room or something. It has to be
It is
real bad. But
slowly filling up with water.
Ooh,
yeah, there we are. There we are.
I like that.
Like, and you can only solve it by solving this problem.
Optimize this production line.
Oh God, that's
and
ugh,
it's just
the
a
most boring
fun.
escape.
It's just a fun time, really. It's not like you're torturing your employees. It's
I feel like
I mean,
you
it's
could
no worse
opt
than
into
normal
it,
work.
yeah.
and people would. That's the worst part.
Yeah.
Is you could just be like, hey,
I think-
anyone, we're having one of those escape rooms where you have to solve the problem, like to get out.
Yeah.
So anyone that wants to come. Well, I didn't want to sit in that chair anyway. Come and do the escape room,
Yes.
and people would totally just show up, especially if you were like, "There's pizza."
I think also, yeah, there's pizza is a great addition, but I think there's also like something to be done here for free labor, or actually getting people to pay you for to get work done, right? So you make an escape room that requires the solving of some problem for some company, right? That you have been hired out for, and you get people to
Right.
pay you money to come in and do the escape room to solve the actual problem, you know.
Right. Yeah, we can crowdsource consultancy issues. It's
Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah. And we get the
I
crowd
mean-
to pay for the privilege.
It's a fun game.
Yeah.
Like, I think it wouldn't take that much work for like video games to do this.
Hmm.
Where like, you know how Kerbal Space Program is a thing,
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
right?
Learn
and
all
people
about
do
orbital
ridiculous stuff in
things.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if all of those parts had real world values to a
Uh-huh,
degree,
uh-huh,
you know what
uh-huh.
I mean?
Yeah.
And like, it wouldn't necessarily. I can see a version of this
Yeah.
where like they are solving real world problems digitally, and probably not on a 1-to-1 scale. Not like we need a rocket that goes here,
Right.
but like configurations and weight ratios and blast like times. I mean, most of that's already just
Yeah, I
math.
think NASA's pretty good at that kind of thing already. I
Yeah.
don't think they need crowd.
I kind of realize, but I feel like there's other ones that we do need.
There's got to be. People
Like-
love like factory building thingies. You know.
Yeah.
You
I
could,
think Borderlands 3 had a mini game in it that was a proteins folding game, and you matched things, and
Did it
there
shit.
you go.
like that one's very like that's very 1-to-1. You know, it's like
Yeah.
manual folding. You know,
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's a thing. It's a thing.
yeah. So, but like, there's lots of other things. I feel like they
Gamification.
could use that.
Yeah.
What if? I feel like there's a lot of like warehouse games,
Or factory games.
factory games. What if like you automated warehouse? Oh no, people would crash the forklifts into shit,
Yeah, just for fun, because yeah,
even
Yeah,
if they
that's the
didn't
problem.
know. Yeah.
if they didn't know he was real.
God damn.
Damn it, we still have to pay employees for their labor instead of making them pay us.
For the privilege.
Capitalism sucks.
Well,
yeah.
anyone else
Those are
bring
good
anything?
ideas.
Oh, my idea was stupid and simple.
Hmm.
It's an app for your telephone that mutes hold music, so you don't have to listen to goddamn soft jazz for 20 minutes just to speak to a human being.
I think actually that
Oh.
might be a thing already.
Wait, if this exists, I need it.
I think it might be.
Yeah, I'd pay like $5 for that app. That's the worst part.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Until it
Hmm.
fucked me over one time, and then I'd be livid.
Huh.
Man, hold times have gone up. You guys have heard this, that hold times have gone up like tremendously.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, hold times are through the roof now that everyone's at home and can complain about things. Or
Wow.
something.
Oh, people
That-
have more time to call and complain. That makes so much sense.
I don't
have-
think that.
I have
I think it's
better
actually they're
things to
understaffed,
do.
but
Well, yeah,
then-
probably a combination of less staff and more complaints.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to be on the telephone in any way, shape, or form. So
Yeah. Telephones are the worst. That's why we should all have all our conversations in virtual reality.
I agree. I agree.
Everybody can be a computer.
I like being a computer. I had one idea, but it's not really a. I don't know how to make it useful or interesting in any way. But it's something I've been
Well,
thinking
that's what we're
about.
here for.
Yeah. See, that's why I was gonna. That's what I was thinking. Maybe like I don't have like a solid concept. It's just a simple idea, and like you guys maybe you can extend it. I've been thinking. I've been watching a lot of Ancient Aliens. I watch it to fall asleep. It's
Good stuff to program your subconscious with.
Yeah.
I have a lot of dreams where I have left Ancient Aliens on, and I am desperately trying to like find the tab that has it running, and turn it off. I have a lot of dreams where I'm like talking to somebody. Like I had one where I went into the kitchen, and your sister was there, and I was like, "Hey, what are you doing? You making food or something like that?" And she goes, "Did you know that the pituitary gland is the third eye and that you can open it with da 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 da?" And I was like, "What are you talking about? That's a bunch of nonsense." And like arguing with her, but I'm actually arguing with the Ancient Aliens program that's running. Anyway, the thought behind it though is like they come up with this like premise, right, where they get all ancient gods, just all of them, any of them, are actually aliens. That's what they've decided to believe, and now they just find anything that they find so, somehow gets turned around to support that situation, right?
Makes sense.
So I was just wondering, like, what other things we could do to like support. And the first thing, of course, that comes to mind is that just to like start a new conspiracy theory that all alien encounters are actually, you know, like Thor and or Jesus or you know, like
Zeus or any of the rest of them.
right. That any ancient god is actually responsible for the alien abduction phenomenon, if you will, or some other
Anybody who
psychological
claims they were
madness.
abducted by like greys or lizard people or whatever, you'd be like, oh no, that's this ancient deity.
Right, and you go on through and you go through all the history of this. You like go through it and you pick out all these things that prove, because you will be able to find stuff if you're looking for it. That's the whole thing.
Right, like the
Right.
Bible code.
Like the Bible
Right,
code.
right. So how do we benefit the world or make money doing this?
Yeah, I don't know. I just have this, but
That's-
this is just
okay.
what I've been
Oh,
thinking
okay,
about.
okay.
That's the end.
Okay, we
That's
start
the
a
end.
cult, easy peasy. Start an alien cult.
Alien cult.
I feel like that's remarkably easy, but also, like,
Is it?
I
You
feel
don't
like
wanna-
I'd hate it.
You don't want to be in an alien cult?
I don't want to be around the people that would join an alien
Maybe-
cult.
They're not allowed around the founders.
Maybe it's not an alien cult, but well, because I'm trying to get the you know like the ancient gods angle, right? So
Right.
so it
Like,
would
it'd
really
the
be
same
like
thing, really.
yeah. So it'd really
Right?
be
If it's an ancient alien cult or a Zeus cult, they're the same thing because Zeus is an alien.
right.
Right. Huh.
So
Okay.
alien cult, we convince people that we can communicate with these aliens. It's the first thing we have to be able to do.
Okay, that's easy.
Well, maybe
Well,
that's even
that's
too
easy.
much.
Yeah.
Maybe Alien came and told us, "Hey,
Not
I'm
aliens.
Zeus.
Actually,
Get the
Zeus.
fuck in line, start worshiping me, or I'm gonna start spiting motherfuckers." And we gotta get
All
some
the
worshipers.
problems in the world today are because people aren't worshiping Zeus properly.
Or
Yeah.
other aliens too. There are probably other
Yeah.
ones.
Probably are.
Right, those are the other gods.
Other pantheons
The
too. And those pantheons are all
pantheon.
evil aliens.
I like it.
And our pantheon fights them.
Right.
Yes, we have to support the fight against the evil aliens.
And it looks
with money
like
and weapons.
it looks like
Yes.
laser guns and stuff when they're shooting each other, but it's really magic powers. Magic god
Or
powers.
aliens. Who knows? We can't
Hey,
tell
what's
the
the
difference.
difference? I
Yeah.
can't tell the difference. That's for
There's-
damn sure.
Anyway, that's not really an idea, but it was my
I kind
my
of like
thought.
that idea.
Yeah.
That's pretty. Like I'm on board with the start a temple to Zeus and then claim that those fuckers worshiping Thor are worshiping an evil alien, and we need to gather funds to supply Zeus and his pantheon weapons, space weapons, probably in the form of large amounts of, like, I don't know, nickel and cadmium or something.
Ooh.
Yeah, what goes into space guns?
Oh, expensive metals. Probably a lot of gold and shit.
A
Gold.
lot of
Why
gold.
not gems?
I think we need
I
lots
think
of
they're
gold.
aliens and they
gold and
rely on
gems.
crystals for their energy. So we need
Crystals,
diamonds.
gems, gold for their computer
Yeah.
circuits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
we have to
probably,
make
like,
sacrifices to our
we'll pick
deities
some-
by like selling them on the open market.
We'll pick some weird shit too.
Yeah.
Like maybe like, I don't know,
Thyme.
colloidal silver.
That's just silver.
Snort.
That's just really wet silver. But yeah, no, this is viable. People have done alien cults before.
Yeah, there's no Kool-Aid in
It's
this
not a
one.
super original idea, but the tying it into ancient religions, that's I think the key. That's where we get like the New Agers and the alien weirdos.
Hmm.
Maybe the pantheons are region locked. That's maybe not the right word,
Hmm.
but like we have to open up different franchises in different continents.
That seems hard.
Oh,
We're just gonna
maybe
do it all in VR.
we claim that like
VR aliens want you to join our space cult.
it's like QAnon,
Praise
you know?
Zeus.
There's like this
Right.
right? Except aliens and the figurehead we make it Elon Musk is actually, you know, Zeus or something.
I think we have to wait for Elon Musk to like die in a space accident.
Hmm.
Yeah, we need Elon Musk to die
we're-
basically for this to
Because
go.
Why?
if he's alive, he can steal our cult.
Well,
Yeah,
But if
I
he's
don't
not,
want
we can
Elon
say
anywhere
everything
near
we
my
want
cult.
the
about
the
My cult has standards.
the capital T president was real and alive, and he said things, and QAnon just was like, yeah, he's just saying that, but it means this other thing, right? So I think we could do it with him alive, is what I'm saying.
When Elon Musk says buy Dogecoin, he means worship Zeus.
Yeah, yeah,
I will
yeah,
point
yeah.
out Dogecoin went up real high, and I was kicking myself. So
What?
Dogecoin doubled in value in the last like week and a half.
Wow.
F Dogecoin and F Elon Musk.
I was like, I almost bought $25 worth of Dogecoin. I would have had $50. God damn it.
I like not gambling and keeping my money.
Or make money, get Dogecoin.
No,
It's
no.
not a gamble because stocks only go up.
That's not.
That's
That's never true.
not true.
That's not how anything
My
works.
stocks only go up. If your stocks go down, you did stocks wrong.
Wow.
Yeah, don't be bad at stocks. Pro tip.
Pro tip.
Yeah, sometimes we have to stretch our legs a little bit.
A little bit.
So I have another proposition here.
Yes.
When I worked at a large corporation, this one time, one week, some lady came in that they had paid money to give a seminar that was like 4 hours for 3 mornings or something, and it was like customer satisfaction shit, which was weird because we were all engineers and like whatever. But like it was like they went over stress relief techniques like pause, breathe in, hold it, breathe out,
Dude, that's like
type bullshit.
really important.
Yeah, no,
That's not
it is.
bullshit.
But hold
Yeah,
on.
You got to breathe. Don't stop breathing.
I'm a
Well-
lemon. I don't have to do shit. But so point is though, they did some techniques and some stuff, and they talked about they had some stories, and they talked about things, and then they left. And today I was like, man, I got almost nothing out of that. I
Mhm.
bet most people got almost nothing out of it, except management who pretended they got something out of it. And I bet that lady made bank.
Yeah. Probably.
So here's my scam.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We put together a bunch of buzzwords into like a long presentation. We have some coasters and shit printed out that say like fucking take a moment, pause, breathe, evaluate your problem, type shit. We make some acronyms that sound good, like I don't know, functional.
Smart.
and-
SWAT.
The F is
Smooth.
fun, and
Yeah.
I don't
yeah.
know. The U is
Yeah.
I don't know, a word
We'll
that
figure
starts
it out.
with U
Don't worry
and
about
means
it.
whatever we fucking want it to mean. We come up with some shit, right? Put that
Yeah.
together. Make a swanky looking website,
Mm-hmm.
right? That says, a combined experience of blank. We just add up all our ages.
Yeah.
It's fine. To be fair, together we all have like a combined experience of like 70 years at least. We just say with a combined experience of over 70 years, which is
100
great
years.
because we
Let's
all
just
have
find one more
experience.
person.
What?
100 years of combined experience if we could get one more person.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
This is not hard. And you just go to some fucking event once the air stops being poison gas, and you go to one of those events. Like they have big corporate bullshit, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
You go there, you dress nicely, you hand out cards, and you talk to people.
This sounds
And
hard.
it's easy. It's easy. Because these things are all bullshit and they're all the same. And I think this is a great scam. I understand it sounds a lot like working for money,
Yeah.
It does.
but it isn't. It isn't, because what you do is you travel around and you do some shit in the mornings every once in a while and fucking make a lot of money and give zero shits. One, it's a job you don't have to give any shits about. You just have to kind of fake pretend you're a human being that cares about their problems.
Seems hard.
Yeah.
You can fill it mostly with like bullshit about like, oh, I want you to all pair up now and talk about and talk to the other person about a conversation you're not looking forward to having or you have regularly and don't like, and then try to give feedback about possible other alternative ways of having that conversation or dealing with that situation. I want you to each get a turn. And then you leave them for 45 fucking minutes. And you come back and you're like, all right, have we all discussed anything? Does anyone want to share? And then you let 3 of the fuckwits share for another 45 minutes. And you're like, that was great. I hope everyone really got out of that. I loved how Daryl there, how you were talking about really communicating clearly your needs to them. I think that's really important. Don't get me, Daryl definitely just regurgitated fucking like 3 slides ago the main point.
Yeah.
So fucking there's always one. And then you're like, all right, everybody, we're running a little fast because apparently fucking an hour and a half.
Because you guys are so good and smart and
Right.
great. We're good.
Exactly.
We've run out of bullshit.
And then you're
already.
like, let's all take a quick little 10-minute break, and you take a 10-minute fucking break, and then there's cookies when you come back. Everyone fucking
Ooh.
loves cookies.
I
Yeah,
do.
it's like 10:30 in the morning, and you get cookies. Fan-fucking-tastic,
Great
right?
day.
Um,
Let's do this again. That's what that says.
Exactly. What a fucking nightmare. All the employees aren't going to say they hated it and thought it was useless shit because
'Cause it's better
90%
than
of them
work.
just want to go home and they got a cookie and they didn't have to do work and it was so much easier. And the other 10% are always the ones that grouse about shit and bring up the annoying, technically true points that everyone should be paying attention to. And like, no one's going to listen to them because they are always a negative Nelly. So,
Right.
and then you got a contract with these people and you
Yeah.
come back every 2 years or some shit.
Uh-huh.
And you make like, I don't know, $1,000 in 3 days,
that's
$2,000, $3,000.
you're
I have
charging
no idea.
way too little.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Companies.
See, this sort of
Big
stuff's
companies.
like 10 grand.
10
minimum.
grand.
You
15
don't,
grand. Fuck it. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
It's
sorry.
Like what
I've
the
got
hell?
I've got a proposition for making this even more fun to do, and yeah, that's all. Just making it even more fun to do. Foam swords.
Hell's yes. I'm in 100%.
Just
wait,
you pass
see
them
where you're
out. Yeah, you do. Yeah, okay. It's
So
aggression
I see where
management.
you're going.
Yeah.
Yeah. But let me pitch you on a different one.
Okay.
That's a different flavor because I agree. Everyone hitting each other with foam swords, great.
You don't have
Hard
to
on
do
the
anything. You
insurance.
just brought some foam swords, and then you talk about it with them afterwards.
This isn't about a complete breakdown
Uh-huh.
of like the work barrier. We call it the work barrier. Do you like my presentation voice? I've been working on it in the car.
Very good.
This is the work barrier, and we're breaking it down with play. And then you just have a bunch of bullshit games you make everyone play.
Yeah.
And like occasionally tie in things about stress and communication
Yeah,
and
like,
stuff like that.
When it comes
Like
to you,
here's a bunch of Nerf guns and headbands. You're all on different like
teams.
N-
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
it's about being honest in the workplace with your colleagues while still having a good time and knowing your boundaries. And I mean, is it? No. Hank got shot in the eye twice.
Yeah.
It's not about that. It was about shooting people with foam darts. But
That's that's what I'm looking forward to, is the accidental injuries that you've made them all sign waivers so that you're not in trouble for.
oh my god, fucking funny.
Like, what a joyous way to spend your life, you know, letting other
Yeah, just-
people beat the crap out of each other.
You definitely
an
have
office.
dodgeball.
Oh yeah,
Definitely have dodgeball.
when the balls are
You
just a little,
definitely
inflated a
have-
little bit too much.
God, you can have like, oh man, what can you have? Any horseshoes? Fuck it, horseshoes can be a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can set that up outside, have people play horseshoes. You can have ping pong on the tables. You can have hide and seek. Oh, hide and seek throughout the office would be great.
Oh man,
That'd be fucking actually rad. You could
that
play
would be
werewolf.
rad. Oh yes.
You know,
Getting
like-
everybody to lie to
team
each other
building.
and
Yes.
is great. Get them to lie to each other and then have them hit each other with the foam swords. That's what I'm thinking.
God, there's so many wonderful options for like breaking down the work barrier.
The work barrier.
Work barrier is what stops people from, well, you have two things. One you tell management and one you tell everyone else. What you tell management is you're like, look, these fuckers want to go home because they have a fun life. And if you make work a little more fun, they won't want to go home as much.
Huh.
And they'll work later.
There, yes, it's a means of extracting additional work from your employees.
And they'll better work.
Businesses or scumbags would go for that. Yeah.
They work better when they're happy.
Yeah.
Yes.
We also will like leave behind like some flyers and like, you know, that like I don't know, fun stuff, but like so shitty that no one would use it.
Right. Really cheap foam dart guns.
Oh
Like
God,
dollar
not Nerf
store.
brand.
Dollar store single shot.
You're a bad person.
And every time somebody needs to remember to have fun, you shoot them with the dart.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tell the manager.
God!
Every time somebody needs to remember to have fun, pop them with the dart to remind them you're having a good time.
what an awful, awful fucking way to like deal with stress is to get shot when you're stressed out. Hey, calm down, Stan. Jesus.
You're having fun.
And we could write a paper. We could get we get an AI to write a paper about this premise and submit it to like, you know, a ton of journals.
Shitty science journals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shitty science journals. So that it's like you know, you can point them
We
to.
were
Nobody will
published
read
in a
it.
scientific journal. Perfect. Yeah.
We have multiple papers published.
Multiple.
Brilliant. We are experts in our field with a combined 120 years of experience.
Yeah.
We included the two dogs we have in our office because it's a fun office.
Dogs count, man. Dogs are people too.
God.
Aw.
Jesus, we recommend things like getting a pinball machine for the break room
Yeah.
and like, and everyone has a Nerf gun in their desk.
Right.
And oh man,
And
there's
with
so many
that-
great options for this.
With that, you can just kind of start enforcing 7-day work weeks because, you know, it's like having a
You don't have to
vacation at work.
Force it. You just like,
Most people's home lives are shitty as hell. They'll love work if it's only slightly less shitty than their home.
Yeah.
God, that might be true, and that's really upsetting.
That's why you don't want employees who are happy at home. You want employees who are happy at work.
Oh my God. What if you also subtly like incept people with the idea like that their spouse might be cheating on them or like other stuff like that to just kind of ruin that a little bit?
Ooh. Other things you
Oh,
only
that's
tell the
awful. That's-
managers.
Truly evil.
Yep. Get them to work more.
I feel like most managers won't want that either. Like most managers aren't literal scumbags.
You
Even in
say
big
that, but
corporations.
How else did they become managers?
More incompetence. So they're so incompetent that they got promoted to a position to get them out of that position they couldn't do good.
He's just fucking up the production line. Make him a manager.
I think though you could get away with like there's reasons to slip that kind of thing in without even letting anybody know that you're doing it, which is to make sure that your numbers are very high. The success rate of this thing needs to be good.
Yeah. So what we'll do
Productivity needs to go up.
is we'll have a survey we send out
Yeah.
like a week after we've been there, and we'll just ask. We'll be like, "Hey, do you feel more productive?"
Right.
We'll make it
You
an
feel
anonymous
happy?
survey and then cook the results to be positive for us.
Ooh.
Not even that. What we could do is just have a
Statistics.
bunch of questions that mean we weed them out.
Yeah. A little bit of a standard scientific cherry picking.
Selective. Yeah. We'll have questions like, have you found we'll have them before and after. We'll have them like rate their happiness in their home life,
And
their work life,
Yeah.
their work life, home life balance, stuff like that.
Oh, and all the questions can be poised to make them think about how bad their home life is.
And make it seem like they have to say their work life's better.
Yeah.
Yes. Because once they say it, it feels more true.
You will have questions like, now that your workplace is participating in the fun place program,
Uh-huh.
do you feel you have more fun?
Uh,
Nah, I see that one. I would say, fuck no.
Do you consider
that-
yourself to be a team player?
Oh, fuck yeah, that.
Ask that question
That.
first, then they have to say their workplace is fun.
Do you consider yourself to be a team player? If not, please tell your manager so they can fire you promptly.
Right. Basically, all the questions sound like if they don't answer them the way that's good for us, that basically they're in lineup to be outed of the
Gonna
job.
go to work jail.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Work jail.
Unemployment.
Work jail. Not having work. Jesus. But yeah, so that's my big scam, I think.
I think it's
Mainly because
great.
I think all you need is like PowerPoint and you need PowerPoint and a suit.
Foam sales team.
swords.
So I will say the foam swords, I do feel like someone's gonna have a heart attack or get
That's
seriously
okay. They've
injured.
written things down to make sure that that's not your fault. That's all a part of weeding out the weak.
Oh my
If we
god.
make the foam sword soft enough and don't encourage them to work too hard, they probably won't have heart attacks.
It's true.
Plus, exercise is good for them, and
Yeah.
they shouldn't attend our thing without consulting with the doctor first. We've made them sign a thing.
Plus, most of them are working in an office space, so they're probably all depressed. And exercise is really good for
Yeah.
fighting against that.
So I don't know if you guys have anything else you want to bring up, because if you don't, I'm gonna keep steamrolling ahead.
Oh,
I don't know.
please roll away.
All right. So you guys know that guy that does cop things,
Cop things.
cop seminars, and he has the whole sheepdog and wolf.
Yeah.
Is this the guy
thing.
that shot himself? Wait.
No,
No.
this is the guy who teaches cops to kill people.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Like,
he
his
invented
seminar is called
killology.
something like kill. Yes,
What?
Killology.
What? Wait.
killology.
What?
Yeah. This guy invented a thing
That's-
called killology, of which
Uh-huh.
he claims to be the world leading expert in killology. A man who has never killed anyone, by the way,
Hilarious.
that we know of, because
Yeah,
God,
because we never
that
caught
he
him.
does
think we
does
need
seem like a fucking
Investigate
maniac.
that claim.
But like he says some truly fucking heinous shit about like doing a murder
Uh-huh.
and telling cops like don't worry about it. I say basically, but pretty much verbatim.
Wow.
Don't feel
Um,
bad if you kill a person. You had to. It's your job.
Quote: if you were gonna choose a way to feel about it, you'd choose good, right?
What the?
Wow.
What?
Yeah, like fuck me, right?
Yeah.
So here that's the mark we have to beat. So my question is, can we go crazier?
I mean,
Murdernomics.
If you kill all poor people, there's economics is fixed. No more poor people.
statistically, if you killed 50 people, one of them was probably a drug dealer, and that, I guess, justifies it.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that sounds like logic that will pass the logic test of people just listening to you because they get paid money to go on this training. Quote training. Wow. Fucking
Wow.
fingers.
We'll call our training "Shoot first, ask questions later."
So I feel like you can't call it that.
You
I
say
do feel
that,
like-
but the dude
said-
says killology.
Yeah, you said we could go up a level.
God, maybe I should have said we should go down a level and just
Well,
undercut him
go up.
because
No,
well,
we
with
don't-
all the bad shit that
Up.
in I mean most people agree that there's some amount of problematic behavior in the police force. That is the nicest way I can say they keep
Yeah.
murdering people.
But if we make
For,
them
like,
marginally
no reason.
better, people will stop protesting. We have to make them exponentially worse so that people will eliminate the police.
Oh.
To be fair, we could fix
a
them
long
a little
con.
bit.
No,
It's
that's
a
completely
long
impossible.
con.
Yeah.
I
We
like
destroy
it.
it by making them worse.
Ooh.
Oh, interesting. I feel like that guy's already doing it.
He is, but he's not doing it
That's why you
intentionally,
gotta
so it's taking too long and it's too slow and
higher.
too many people are dying.
Higher.
That's why shoot first, ask questions later teaches cops to shoot as a response to literally any call they get. If you call
Yeah.
the cops, they are going to shoot someone.
Right. Might
Yeah,
be.
because why would you have a gun if you weren't supposed to shoot people?
That seems logical to me.
Yeah, not shooting people is a failure to do your job and a failure to uphold your oath of office, which I assume police have, but I don't actually know.
I do feel like they have they take an oath to uphold the law and stuff, and then promptly don't write tickets for people being jerks in cars when they make weird stop sign moves and shit.
What?
So
What?
yeah, basically, I like if I could ticket people, I would write 50 tickets a day because I'm telling you, these motherfuckers don't know how to drive.
I
It's
see.
atrocious, and I
mean,
can't imagine
That's true.
that there aren't off-duty police officers every day seeing shit and being like that's technically illegal and just being like, "Yep." So I mean, they're inherently gonna be
There's
breaking
not a
their oath.
lot of. I mean, there's not enough cops to catch all the bad drivers.
Right, but like I'm just saying, you're off-duty, right? Which cops can't really be technically.
Oh,
I guess.
Well, they
'cause
say
they're-
that, but they are.
yeah.
Like, they say
But-
that to justify the ridiculous amounts of money they're paid. There's all, oh, cops are always on duty, but they're not.
I mean,
They don't
aren't
have a
they?
duty to do anything. What's their duty?
Oh, they don't have a duty to do anything. I thought it was to
What
uphold the
duty
law,
do they have? Uphold the law? What does that even mean? They don't
enforcing
even
it.
have a duty to know the law. How can they uphold it?
Oh, Jesus Christ! No one can know all the federal statutes.
That's not even what I'm talking about. Like if
Well,
if it wasn't if it's called qualified immunity. If it wasn't clearly and knowably illegal and they did it, they can't be like charged with crimes because they didn't know. They had no way of knowing it was a crime.
Wait,
They violate
You
your
said-
rights. They had no way of knowing it was a violation of your rights.
but wait, I thought not knowing the law was an excuse for breaking it.
It is if you're a cop.
ooh.
Oh, well, that's bullshit. That's clearly bullshit.
Yeah, no, it is. It's absolute bullshit. Which is why murdernomics.
Murdernomics.
We
Yeah, all right, all
Kill
right.
them all. Let God sort them out. It's the advanced course.
Jesus. All right,
It's
too far.
terrible.
Too far. We're reeling
terrible.
it back. We're pulling it back.
We're pulling it
Put
back?
out,
Where are we going?
Bringing it back out.
Beep, 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 beep.
So
beep,
there's this guy,
beep.
and he's terrible, and he does these lectures for cops. Can we give lectures for another group of people that is
Firefighters.
similar?
Lecture.
Firefighter.
First, ask questions later.
Wait, wait.
Firefighters, burn it to the ground.
We don't. Oh no. Oh no. That's not what we want to do.
Who else can shoot first and ask questions later?
is it? Is it?
What do we got?
Hunters.
Hunters. Yeah, shoot first, ask questions later. It's a
What
hunting
kind of
season.
Was that a
questions?
deer?
Was it
Wrong.
Deer? Was it a deer?
Wrong. Shoot.
That's not the question. That's not a good question to ask later. Oh,
Like, we could do like the smart thing and like teach cops to behave in rational, orderly fashion and like assess the situation before rushing in and killing people. but I don't think they're gonna listen to us, and they're sure not gonna pay to listen to us.
Yeah. See, this is where I always come back to aliens, guys. Like that is the
Right.
that
If
is
we
the
just
key
form a cult.
group.
It's our religious right to tell cops not to shoot us.
Wait, is it?
I don't
Wait,
know.
I didn't know we were going
I'm
there.
not a lawyer.
Sorry, my legs got stiff.
Yeah.
So,
So
I do feel like we all have a religious right to not be shot by cops.
Maybe I don't know.
ooh, what about a police cult?
Police
Oh,
cult.
they already
Yes.
have that. It's called the police.
Yes,
no,
but
no. Ours is better
yeah,
because we don't answer to anybody.
it's straight up
Except
religion,
God.
man.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, wait. No, this is how you do this. You ready?
Yeah.
You start a Facebook group and you call it the Brotherhood of Blue.
Okay.
Okay.
And we're
Okay.
monks that dress like cops.
no.
Wait.
I feel like they wear blue robes.
Yeah.
But then I don't get to wear a badge and a gun.
See, I want.
No,
yeah.
no, it's all
It's my
about getting
religious
all
right
the
to dress like a
cops.
cop.
All the cops should have like what you need is all the cops to have us like be in this big cult, right?
Yeah.
And they all like I don't know, have a secret handshake and shit,
Uh-huh.
you know? And then you just are established as the leader and you just don't mention that you are in fact not a cop. Boom,
See,
cop.
Look, there's cops and then there's cops in spirit.
Right. We're spiritual cops.
Yeah.
We've been called by God to police the world.
Right.
God police.
God police.
Yeah, all right. So God police one are called I think paladins.
Ooh.
Two are historically very ineffective at anything that isn't fucking up whatever that harbor city was.
Yeah.
Constantinople.
Thank you.
I think didn't they just completely fail to sack Constantinople?
I
At
thought
least
wait, no,
twice?
was that the city they sat in when there were no boats and they just waited for like 5 years and became mercenaries and shit?
I think that was Venice, but again, I'm bad at
That-
history. You shouldn't quote me on any of that. But like, yeah, no, but paladins would be great, except they don't wear badges and guns. Are we having a VR slap fight over there?
Dude, he was trying to touch me. He's touching my chair and
Weird.
stuff. I don't like it. Yeah, I think a police call is where I think that's where it's at.
Yeah,
that's
we
what
can
all
pull
this has
people
led
over
me
and
to.
issue them religious citations.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So-
You were bad at a stop sign. Say 3 hail whatevers and a
We need a
praise
deity.
Zeus.
Hail
We need a-
Hydras.
yeah,
Hail
we need a
Hydras.
deity for the police cult, a proper deity that.
Jesus. No, Jesus. We already
No,
have
we
one.
got-
No, this got
No,
to be
no,
a
look.
law and order Greek god. Who is the Greek god of laws? Somebody help me out here.
Spartans. Don't worry about it. They don't know anything about history either.
Ooh.
And it's
That's
fine.
true.
Right.
And they definitely
Sparta.
have a
They're-
Spartan helmet picture on their truck
Jesus.
that says
Uh-huh.
"I'm a fucking renegade" or troublemaker, or they have a Punisher skull and it says "You're fucked." Yeah. So, hold on.
Yes.
If we just like, all right. So, the Bible, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a book we all know,
I've heard
Yeah,
of
but
it.
yeah.
almost none of us have read, except for the people sitting here.
Except for all of us.
I haven't.
Oh, you're
I
the
have
only
not.
one that hasn't read the
Oh.
Bible all the
I
way through. Okay.
tried so
So you're
fucking
probably
hard
in
to read
charge
it
of
cover
our
to cover,
police
and
call.
that motherfucker reads like 2 bricks clapping. It's the worst. Who structures story like every 3 sentences is a new number, and is completely disjointed.
Yeah, you don't have
And
to
it's
read the numbers.
just garbage. Oh my
They did a
god!
comic book version. You should try that.
Yeah.
No,
I had
don't
that as a
want
kid.
The high points. I don't want the high points. I want
think they
the
just
low
did it
points.
all
I want
as a
the
comic
points
book.
where
Yeah,
Jesus beats the shit out of some moneylenders and tells people to go buy swords and shit, and then is like, "Pray by yourself. Don't pray in public." And then they build churches.
That's not in the Bible. The churches.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. That's right. My point is though, everyone has this book that most cops are like, "Yo, this is the shit. This book rules. No, I have not read it. And you can just tell them it has whatever you want in it. And if you really want to look good, just get a fucking Bible verse that vaguely sounds right out of context and
What-
throw it to them and be like, I don't know, Luke 21:6, fucking, if someone steps in your way, you best put them down because, you know, you are the fucking Alpha and Omega or whatever the fuck the Bible's about.
I like I think yeah, and we could make like our mascot like our logo character, Judge Dredd, and he's saying I am
Hell
the
yeah.
law, you know, but it's Sylvester
no.
Stallone.
It's Judge Dredd, and he takes off his helmet, and it's Jesus.
Yes. Jesus in a Judge Dredd helmet is the perfect logo.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh God. Oh Jesus. Literally.
Yes, in a Judge Dredd
And
helmet.
a Judge Dredd,
Yeah.
going I am the law. Hey, this is it's been a pretty good Thunk Tank, guys.
Oh yeah. What did you guys learn?
I learned that I should consult for police departments and teach them how to murder indiscriminately better than they already do murder
Yeah.
indiscriminately.
Yeah. Which is it's real sad. I learned that I should use my PowerPoint skills for fun and evil.
Evil, mostly evil. I learned that I can nonstop think about office workers hitting each other with foam bats for about an hour.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, imagine if that was your career and you got paid
Yeah,
like $100,000 a year.
yeah, that'd be great.
It would be a great reality TV show to go like to office workers
Oh,
and set them
oh!
up with foam combat weapons.
Oh my gosh, that is it. That is that is the next level of that idea.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Hi,
Wow.
I'm Jeremy Rogan. And I'm the inventor of fucking business bats. Business bats. We call them business
Business
bats.
bats.
We go around to workplaces that are struggling and we help them break through
The
that
fun
hard
barrier.
stress. And then you like cut to a bunch of middle-aged men
Yeah.
like beating the shit out of each other. with thumbsticks.
I would watch that show.
Yeah, that'd be a great show. I would watch that every day.
That's what I want.
Fuck. Be so great.
Oh,
Dear Netflix, please make that show. I'll help for free. Please do it. I want to watch it.
Please.
So I think name of this episode, Judge Dredd might be Jesus.
Judge Dredd, secretly an office worker.
Well, okay.
Office worker secretly Judge Dredd, but all cops are bad.
I'm seeing.
No, not that last one.
Uh,
We can't do that. We have to stay hidden from them. Or
Okay.
they will murder us.
Thumbnail
Oh, okay.
is Jesus holding a lamb, but I Photoshop out the lamb and I put in like a semi-automatic rifle, and then I put the Judge Dredd helmet on him.
Yep, done.
Okay.
And you will know my
And it
name
says-
is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon you.
That's so terrible.
Yep.
No, we
Yep.
need a better title than that. We need a better title than that. Because that's high, like that. Maybe pushing
Not
it.
clickbaity enough.
Ooh,
You
It's
the
can-
not
Bible
clickbaity enough.
predict-
That's what it
Wait,
is. Not
the
clickbaity.
Bible predicted police brutality.
Did it?
Police brutality in the Bible occurred when the law enforcement nailed a man to a cross for committing a crime.
Wow.
3 guys at least. I don't remember how many.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Police brutality has been happening since they murdered Jesus. A fucking laborer who was doing no one any harm other than mild amounts of organization and like being a nice dude.
How about just
Jesus
like
was a communist. That's why they nailed him to a tree.
how about okay? So okay. Let's get
So the
away from
police
that.
Nailed him to a tree. That's our title. Episode title.
100 away, 180 degrees away. I'm thinking, 7 ways to have more fun in the office. I don't know, something better than that. That's just the
Yeah.
worst.
Okay. 7 ways to make your office more fun. Nerf darts aren't on this list.
Wow. Okay.
No,
Something
no,
like that.
that's not good. Don't tell them what's not on the list.
Yeah. You won't believe.
Is your favorite on this list?
I saw the face of Judge Dredd.
Okay, we'll find something.
I drank so much moonshine that I blacked out, and I saw Judge Dredd in a peach tree.
And in that vision, he spoke to you and told you to summon cops to you.
Yes, and to do as many murders as possible until the people made their own police,
You're sorry.
and those police stopped me. Can we roll these fucking credits? I'm